everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope everybody is blessed as they can be. So I wanted to do a reading for missing Vanessa Guillen. She's a soldier from Fort Hood. She's been missing since April the 22nd, 2020. She was last seen on her, like in the barracks parking lot or something like that. Okay, so first I did her chart, her birth chart, so I wanted to take a look at it. Her sun and her moon, which is women energy and man energy, the feminine and the, sorry, the feminine and the masculine energy is in Taurus. Both of them are in Taurus, and they're both in her 8th house of death, sex, and transformation, which is ruled by Scorpio and the planet of Pluto. Let's see. And Taurus is our material possessions, our security, and it's the planet, it's ruled by Venus, which is the planet of love and money. So they're both in her house of death. So I believe that whatever it is a woman and a man, two people, feminine and masculine energy. Her Mercury is in Aries in her 7th house of partnerships, contracts, business deals, stuff like that. And it's communicating, and Aries is with the self, ego, sense, and self. Aries is ruled by Mars. And Mercury rules the house of Gemini, which is local, community, travel, and communication. And Mercury also rules Virgo, which is day jobs, routine, and health. So, and that's in her 7th house of partnerships, contracts, etc., which is Libra, which is the scales. So she was communicating. Someone was communicating with her. It was a business partner or a partner of hers. So let's see. Okay. And then her Venus is also in Gemini in the 9th house of travel, philosophy, and religion, which is moral and ethics and stuff like that, which is ruled by Sagittarius, which is, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Let's see here, which is the planet of expansion. Alright. Oh, hang on, I forgot where I was going with that. So Venus is in Gemini, which is Venus, which means her material possessions, her security, the planet of love and money. What was in Gemini, which was local, community, communication, community travel, the community around her, local travel, and communication. So she was communicating with someone locally that she loved, and it was regarding love and money, and they were local. And Mercury, Gemini is a twins, dual personalities, can seem one way at one point and seem another way at another point. So her Mars is in Aquarius in the 5th house, and that's the house of creativity, romance, creativity and romance. That's the sun as well. It's in the house of Leo, which is ruled by the sun. So that tells you anything. And her creativity and her romance in the 5th house. Aquarius, it rules the 11th house of like my tribe, my people, my family, and it's using technology. So communicating with the tribe, with technology, and it's also unexpected events. Okay. And Mars rules Aquarius, which is the ego, sense of self, and self. So this is the first time I'm going over it, y'all, so I'm sorry if I'm a little slow. Jupiter and Capricorn in the 5th house. She has Jupiter, Capricorn in the 5th house, and Saturn and Aquarius in the 5th house. Jupiter Capricorn, fifth house. Fifth house is of creativity and romance. So both of those are in there. Aquarius rules the 11th house of my tribe, my people, humanity as a whole, and technology. And Capricorn rules the 10th house of public image, career, and legacy. And Aquarius rules the 11th. Capricorn is the ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn, and the ruling planet of Jupiter is Scorpio. It is Sagittarius, which is the 9th house of travel, philosophy, morals, and ethics. All right. Uranus is in Taurus in her 8th house. So Uranus, which is the ruler of Aquarius, which is my tribe, my people, technology. So that's in her house of death. Interesting. And Taurus is, again, the ruler of the 2nd house, material possessions, security, love, and money. Taurus is Venus. And Venus also rules partnerships, contracts, etc. And that's in the sign of Libra, which is the scales, which is the balancing, whatever's done. It's to try to balance, you're trying to get balance. Okay. So her death was this person, Taurus, is what I'm assuming. Or no, it was in Taurus, wasn't it? We were in Taurus at the time, so maybe not. Sorry guys, my neck, it needed to pop. Okay, so Neptune is in Pisces in her 6th house, and this is going to be secrets, endings, and secret enemies. And it's in her 6th house of day jobs, routine, and health. And that's Virgo. In Mercury, Mercury is the communication, local community communication. And it's in Gemini. And Neptune rules the secrets, endings, and secret enemies. So hang on. So Neptune in Pisces in the 6th house, the 12th house, and the 6th house of day jobs, routine, and health. So the secrets about her day jobs, her routine, and her health, it's where it ended. The ending of this ended in her day jobs, routine, and her health, and secret enemies, Pisces and Neptune. Pisces is a water sign. Neptune is the sea god, so this is water, water, double water. And it's stronger in the 12th house. And it's in the 6th house of her work. Pluto and Capricorn in her 5th house. Pluto and Capricorn in her 5th house of creativity and romance. Pluto rules the house of death. Capricorn rules the house of public image, career, and legacy. Definitely a work thing. Her true node is in Cancer in the 10th house. True node in Cancer in the 10th house of public image, career, and legacy. The Cancer rules the 4th house of home and family. Cancer rules the moon. So, interesting. And it's water too. Ascendant is in Aries in the 7th house. Her ascendant is in Aries in the 7th house of partnerships, contracts, etc. Aries is the 1st house of ego, sense, and self. So, what? This is, okay, so, second, security, Mercury, and Aries, communicating with the ego, sense, and self. 7th house of partnerships. They came to her work. Her family came to her work. True node in the 10th house, public image, career, and legacy. So, I think she was at work. She was at work when her life ended, I think. I think that she's no longer with us. I do think that. But I think that she didn't get to leave the parking lot with it. You see the sun and the moon. Sun and the moon is the male energy, the woman energy. So, and they're in her 8th house of death. They're both in Taurus, which rules the 2nd house of Venus. And Venus also rules the 7th house of partnerships. All right. So let's get on to these cards. The Ace of Cups reverse is all about wasted emotions, blocked creativity, and emptiness. That is basically dumping the source. Like, the source of your love is gone. This energy is new. It's you dumping out this energy. And then they have the Ace of Swords. This is victory, raw strength, sharp mind, being very quick with this energy, this thought. This is emotions draining, which gives you a thought. Devil reversed. The Devil upright, it's addiction, wanting to be free of addiction, freedom, release, restoring control. The shadows of codependency, enslavement, debt are all cleared. Interesting. So this is all about sex. It could be sex, drugs, basically the shadow side of humanity, the things that people enjoy that they don't want to tell you about. This is trying to break loose of something that had a hold of her, that she was dependent on, that was controlling her. She wanted out of it, right? Well, the Two of Cups reversed is imbalance, broken communication, tension, broken partnerships, breaking up, right? It's Two of Cups reversed, which is under the Ace of Cups reversed, so she dumped it out, which the partnership broke up because of this. Which the Seven of Swords reverse is turning over a new, because this is schemes, deception, lies, upright. Well, reversed, it would be the turning over a new leaf, desire to reform and desire to change. So, a desire to do right, to, drop whatever bad, the Ace of Cups, the filling of the cup, dropping it. And maybe telling, which they didn't want to do that. They didn't want her to do that. Under the Devil reversed energy, we got the Tower. This is sudden upheaval. Pride. Disaster. It's all about broken pride. It's a disaster. It's sudden upheaval. It uproots your whole life. Something that you thought was built on a good foundation is actually not. It's sandcastles in the sky, and your sandcastle's going to come tumbling down, and it's going like the little pigs blowing on it. The next one is the World, which is fulfillment, harmony, and completion, which means that whatever journey was taken, this is the end of the major arcana. This is the end of everything. It was all for this, the Tower. It was all to cause sudden upheaval, to flatten her home, basically, to shake her, and this is the completion of that journey. And the completion of that journey, and Five of Pentacles is need, poverty, and insecurity, leaving her out in the cold, freezing her off, cutting her off, basically. Seeking help, seeking charity, basically. You're trying to get help, but there's nobody to get it from, because the World. Okay. So, I think that someone suddenly came. She was trying to break free of something. It's possible that she had an addiction. It could be to steroids. It could be to some kind of love affair. Literally, it could be a number of things. What the heck is this? Oh, is it the candle? I think it is. Anyways, so women energy and male energy are very, very strong. She was arguing with somebody because, you know, Aries is the god of war, is Mars. You know, Aries is ruled by Mars, which is the god of war. Mercury is communication. Whoever she was communicating with, she told them that maybe she didn't want to be a part of it anymore. Maybe she didn't want to. Maybe she was selling drugs to make a little bit extra money for someone in her life. She found out some information that made her drain her cup. Something new, some kind of new energy came in that caused her to tip over her cup and to let it all go. So, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I definitely think that she has passed over. I definitely think that water was involved in some kind of way. She was definitely trying to escape something. It was very painful for her. It completely destroyed the foundations of which she was working with. It could be someone she worked with, but I really don't. I think it came from her home. I think that it came from the people closest to her in her life, her home, and her family. That is alleged for my, just in my interpretation. It's just my interpretation. It's just my opinion. I'm just reading the cards in her birth chart and going by what I see. So I'm going to do really quick just the Earth Oracle deck. I'm going to see you guys. Please join me. Give me information with the tarot cards regarding where is Vanessa Guillen right now. Where is Vanessa Guillen right now? Where's her physical body right now? Spirit guides, please with me. Give me information with the tarot cards. Where is Dreamtime creation, Gaia, rainbow blessings. This is after the rainbow. Gaia is the nurturing. It's Mother Nature. It is Mother. Dreamtime creation. So this is what they created. This was something that was created by someone. The dark side of them. River movement, and it was upside down, so movement is blocked currently. Vulnerability, meadow, and there's sunflowers, so a field, and there's looks to be lavender in this field. This meadow, so maybe it's close to a meadow with sunflowers and lavender. Wherever that might grow around her. There's a mountain, little mountainous hills there. I can kind of see a town off in the distance. Hang on. Okay. And wind activation would be creating movement. So active, well, you know, it could be like the blowing of the house down. And rain purification is on the bottom. So, what? They feel like the water would purify her? I think water is where she's going to be, unfortunately, found. I don't think that it will be far. I don't think that it will be far at all, as a matter of fact. Alright, well, that's it. So, y'all have a lovely day. Please subscribe. I'm going to link my, my Facebook group in the description. I figured out how to do that now. If you don't mind, please go watch. I actually have a video about someone who went missing the same day as Gannon. It's one of my good friends, her brother, who shares a birthday with Kobe Bryant, funny enough, went missing on January the 27th, 2020 as well. And she's gotten no word. Her family knows nothing. I am trying so hard. I am pretty sure I have found him. And I know where he is. But we just have to get I'm just trying to get the cops to listen to me and actually take up what I'm saying. So, yeah. Want to get that more exposure to that. So, yeah. And if you have any questions or anything, you can email me. I'll put that in the description below as well. Everybody have a lovely day. And thank you.